You got like 10 seconds to open up this door. I swear to God, I'm gonna break this door. I'm cold. 10. Open this fucking door. I'll call my mama. Call my mama. Bitch, I been knew how to count. Show 4 out of bad dude.
You can open the door. Open the door.
Get this from my face, please. I'm gonna open up this door because I'm not playing. All I fucking know is y'all gotta open it. I'm not playing with y'all.
You know how to count. You have hands. Open the door.
Open up this door before we break this.
Break it. Go ahead.
I'm finna break some up in this. I'm God. I'm finna. You guys must be dumb. I would like that fight with y'all. Do not play with me.
You do not like that, but you can't open the door.
Do not play with me. Open this door, I'll trash it.
You can open it.
I will trash this.
I'm closed. All right, we're sorry.
So how can we not afford food? We got more money than y'all. And we got clothes.
Do y'all see food in that bag? Walgreens don't even sell food. What you talking about? Dumbass people, y'all need to flow.
Y'all don't.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, get my money.
Tell them y'all do that.
Hide the green robe is a character. Stop being dumb. Matter of fact, fuck your family, fuck you, fuck your life.
Fuck the whole generation.
Matter of fact, y'all mad because y'all can't afford it.
Okay, so y'all, let me address this. Let me sit up. What y'all sit up right. So these people in the comments, what y'all got to say to them?
Okay, so please, can people stop saying they mama poor, they can't afford food, our mama can't afford food.
And second of all,
we fully dressed, we got more money than you, bitch.
Second of all, y'all dicking. Get off dick. Y'all niggas
about my
pussy.
sister. This is not my mama. This is my sister. She make more money than you. She got her own house. She pay her own bills. She got more shit than you. You broke. You ain't getting no more shit. And that was not food inside that bag. That was snacks and toys.
And if it was, yeah, that's what y'all like. Fuck.
Matter of fact, everybody steal. Matter of fact, y'all
got food. Everybody that knows y'all got food.
Y'all grown people.
But yeah, like at the end of the day, my mama did not know that they like dropped off. But yeah, and everybody in the comments talking about they mama this, they mama that. Bitch, my mama did not know they was stealing. Bitch, that was not with my mama. Bitch, I'm not they mama. Don't add me and shit. Bitch, I'm that big sister hoe. And y'all not finna come on my page talking crazy, bitch. Cause I'm gonna argue with every single one of y'all in the motherfucking comments. So yeah, keep that shit cute. Bro, and one thing that's killing me is y'all in the comments comparing y'all self to kids. Y'all 30 comparing y'all self to kids talking about who y'all calling broke. Bitch, y'all 30, bitch, you better not be broke at 30.
Fuck that hater!
So y'all here go green robe. What y'all been wanting to hear?
I like girls. I don't give a fuck what y'all got to say about me.
Yeah, what else?
And thank y'all for the good comment.
Yeah, cause there's some people that's not, yeah.
They're just mad.
Yeah, that's it. That's all you got to say. What else you got to say? Nothing else.
So it's very easy to get mad at these kids for what they did and what they're going to become, what they're growing into. But it's even easier to get mad at the parents of these kids, because when you're that age acting like that, then you're a victim of your circumstances. These kids are victims of poor circumstances. And in turn, anybody they come into contact with will now become a victim of these kids' poor circumstances. I think about the teachers. I think about the teachers of these kids, the school resource officers, everybody, the store workers, everybody is a victim of these kids' poor circumstances. And what makes it even worse is the fact that there is absolutely no saving these kids. Let me repeat that. There is no saving these kids without saving the parents first. And as an adult, you become more rigid in your beliefs, more rigid in your habits, more rigid in your way of life, which then it's easier to mold a kid. Like a kid naturally wants to be good. A kid naturally wants to be happy. It's easier to mold a kid than it is to mold an adult into being a good parent for that kid. You understand? So Like, I was about to do this video and I literally was gonna start off by saying, hey, yo, F y'all's kids, like F these kids. But then you gotta take a step back and you gotta realize, even though this person is the one victimizing you, like the kid is the one victimizing, you know, whatever situation they come in front of. But when you go to the source of the problem, all right, then you realize you're like, well, damn, like when these kids get older, they're going to have a list of grievances. We don't know what's going on behind closed doors. All right. But when they get older, there will be a list of grievances that they have for their parents. There are things that these kids' parents, actually, apparently they're all brothers. They all look the same age, but they're all brothers. So these kids' parent is going to have to answer for why these kids are like this at that age. She may not have to answer it for it now. He may not have to answer it for it now. But at some point, when they're in handcuffs or they get sucked into the street life, when she's standing over that casket, asking herself why, when she thinks hard enough and comes up with that answer, she's going to have to look in the mirror and figure out where she or he dropped the ball. Now, you can tell from the way the kids were interacting with the workers, they are emulating female energy. If after the situation happened, their parents or their big sister, as you've seen in the video, if their parents or somebody who's older than them came on and said, apologize, because kids make mistakes. You understand? Like, it's everybody make mistakes. It's how you deal with the mistakes that determine your character. So if somebody were to see this video, oh my gosh, my babies are going viral. Oh my gosh, my brothers are going viral. Taking them on social media, having them apologize, explaining what they did was wrong and why it was wrong. And then at some point, like, you're going to have to defend your own self, because these kids are definitely poorly representing their entire family. So explaining how you come from a good family, explaining how these aren't the morals, these aren't the attitude, this isn't what you instill inside your children. That right there can potentially change this entire situation around, because everybody understands kids can be kids. Kids will be kids. And what makes a kid a better kid is the people around them, the adults guiding them. The guidance that these kids receive is what makes the difference between a bad kid and a good kid, not necessarily what that kid does. All kids are gonna, especially boys, like boys are gonna be bad at some point. You understand? It's what they do when they face the consequences of being bad that determines if that kid is a bad kid or a good kid. Good kids represent good parenting. Bad kids represent bad parenting. So these kids right now are representing their family in a way that any good family would step up and step in and explain their case and make sure they ensure the world that this won't happen again. But instead, you get videos of their sister, you know, seeming like she don't care, no apology, almost like bashing society for reacting the way they reacted. And then gloating off of the social media, fame, I guess. But at the end of the day, it's like there's no hope for these kids if they stay in that environment. These are the adults. These are the people that's giving them guidance. I can't take a clean towel. I wish I had a towel over here. I can't take a clean towel. Or no, I can't take a dirty towel, right? Put it in the washing machine, get it nice and clean, and then put it right back in the mud that I got it from. All right. If I picked up the towel from dirt, the only way it's going to be cleaned and stay clean is if I clean it and move it from that environment. It's the same thing with these kids. It's the exact same thing. So, like I said, I started the video. I was going to start this video off really, really harsh. But you gotta pause, to take a breather and realize that these kids aren't smart enough to do what they're doing. They are emulating. They are like parrots. Everybody says kids are sponges. They soak in what you give them. And when you realize that they're soaking this in from home, or even if they're not soaking it in from home, there's not enough supervision to keep them home and keep them away from the bad influences that are making them act like this. They're at an age right now where stay in the house means stay in the house. They're not like 16, 17. Like, no, mom, I'm running away. No way. These are kids where it's just like, no, you're grounded. School, home. That's it. You know what I mean? It's summertime right now, so it's home all day, or camp, summer camp, or whatever. But, you know, when you realize that these kids aren't in control of their lives, other people are in control, and this is how those other people act, it makes it's easier to get mad at the parents. It's easier to be like, bruh, like, why did you bring these kids in knowing that you can't handle them? You know what I mean? So anyways, that's how I feel. This is going viral right now. This is crazy. Anyways, y'all let me know what you think about this down in the comment section. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. But if you don't, I appreciate your viewership regardless. Breathe easy. I'm out of here.